How you doing, guys? Coke Daniels, writer, director, extraordinaire, producer sometimes when I have to be. But my main thing is writing and directing.
Coke, man, it's
Nice.
so good to have you on the podcast. Can you tell everybody sort of a little background of what you've done in the past,
Okay.
what you're working on now, what you're excited about now?
Okay. Well, I started off in the industry honestly, in the late '80s, early '90s. I was a hip hop artist. We were the first group signed to Loud Records. We were a group called Mad Kap. Loud went on to sign Wu-Tang and Licks and countless Akon, Big Pun, like too many to name, iconic hip hop labels. So that's how I kind of started off in entertainment and spent much of the '90s, being in different underground hip hop groups and things like that. Which is where I met Eddie Griffin. And Eddie Griffin, I came up with an idea for a film called My Baby's Mama originally. It got switched to My Baby's Daddy. We set it up at Miramax. And it don't ask why either. They were like, nobody knows what Baby's Mama is. Let's call it Baby's Daddy. What is the damn difference? Whatever. Call it whatever. Let's just put it out. I'm over it.
Right.
But
Get it done.
so yeah, we did that film. I was just a writer and co-producer on that. And it's so crazy, rest in peace, John Amos and Tiny Lister. They were both in that film, and both of them at different times, and as well as Eddie, they all just was like, you need to be a director. Like, your voice is too strong just to be a writer. Because I was on the set giving the executives hell. Like, what are you doing with the script? What is this? Who is this director? Just a mess. But they let me know exactly. I mean, actually, an executive named Jeremy Kramer, who was at Miramax at the time. I think he was at Fox last time I checked, but he was like, go out, do some movies on your own, scrape up some money, come back, and then we'll do some films with you. They still haven't done any films with me. We're not going to talk about that. But in any event, I went on to directing. I did Who Made the Potato Salad was my directorial debut. Came out through Fox. It's like considered a cult classic. Every Thanksgiving, you see millions of hits of the dinner scene with Jaleel White and BB Drake and Ronaldo Ray and Clifton Powell and D. Ray Davis. Like, this was my first film to be able to work with all these icons. It was just amazing. So I just, fell in love. And after that, I just been knocking out indie after indie. Some of them you never heard of them. Some of you heard of them, but they've all just been a learning lesson leading up into, just to make a long story long, I would say Karen was kind of the one where I turned the corner in the industry and finally, had a legitimate budget, a film that was timely. It was in the right genre where it made people really recognize me more so as a filmmaker. And then, most currently we got The Water Boys, the film that I have out now on Amazon Prime and YouTube and Google Play and a couple other platforms. Cable, a lot of the cable networks have it on for rent or to purchase. That's with Quavo and Lala and Omar Dorsey and Akili McDowell, a lot of amazing actors as well. So I'm just continuing the journey. I'm writing all the time, thinking about what's next and, moving in that direction, man. It's hard to hit a moving target.